Welcome back, everyone. This is Guy Dawson, and we're at prconnectionsradio.com, the voice of new media. We're back here at the National Black Caucus of State Legislators Conference here in fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada at Planet Hollywood, and we're continuing to party, meet politicians, meet influential business people, and I got a very influential speaker and entrepreneur that I'm standing next to. His name is Brandarius Johnson, and how's everything going out here at the conference, Brandarius?
And it's a phenomenal experience. Definitely grateful to be in the room and have the opportunity to connect with other individuals like yourself and those from around the country.
Brandarius, you have an amazing platform that really is so important in our society today. You want to tell the audience what your platform is?
So my platform really, my brand is called Day One Ambition. My nonprofit is called Heart to Give. And all of my energy and efforts go towards raising awareness for mental health awareness and suicide prevention. I have a book titled Mental Hope, and the concept of hope is to help other people evolve. We currently have a 12-week program for social and emotional learning and education that we aim to sell through the school district all around the country.
Tell the audience about your history, because it's quite a story that positioned you to have this type of platform. Could you take a minute or so to share with how you got started on this path?
Yes, sir. So in 2014, I lost my first love to suicide. And when I found out, what had happened, my mindset was every day is day one, because I knew that yesterday was gone and whatever happened was already a done deal. And I wasn't sure if there's going to be a tomorrow for me. So my concept of every day is day one just came alive. And over the last 8 years of advocating and using fitness as one of my personal coping skills and encouraging others to move their body, we end up with an organization, a brand, and some powerful messages like the world would spin the same without you. That just encourage people to know that they have a purpose regardless of what's going on in their lives.
Yeah, with mental health is being such a front of mind awareness for so many people now, Brandarius, especially in the pandemic. And I remember I got the opportunity to participate in one of your events, and it was wonderful to see people coming together to support improving our mental health.
Yes, sir. It's my number one priority. It takes people like you that are willing to come out and support and engage. Each of us need all of us, and all of us have the opportunity to be the hope.
And you are an amazing speaker, Brandarius. Tell us about the presentations that you're doing and how you are using the stage as a platform to get the word out about this amazing platform that you have.
So my background is in youth corrections, so I spent about 4 or 5 years total working in youth correctional facilities, where within my job scope was we had to do groups just about daily. So I just, fell in love with passion and felt like I had a story that was worthy of telling. So I just put the two and two together with my testimony, and here we are with the brand, the message, and the heart that's willing to give and the passion that'll never die.
And you've got a pretty good following, Brandarius, of people who believe in your message. And again, with mental health being such an issue, there's so much of a stigma, or there has been in the past. It's wonderful to see that a lot of the stigma is being taken away. And I think it's people like you who are getting out a message of hope for people who have mental illness. I have a brother that has mental illness. He's been schizophrenic for about 30 years. And so I'm very, very aware of how difficult it is for people with mental illness. And it's great, again, to see people like you who are out here getting the message out, showing people that just because a person is suffering from mental illness doesn't mean that they're not important to society and that we shouldn't be looking out for them.
100%. So I say the world wouldn't spin the same without you. Regardless of what you've been through or what you will go through, you have a purpose, and you got to understand that on your greatest and your not so great days.
Absolutely. I think we all fall into our different states of mind. I know I do personally. I can only speak for myself. I'm not always in my sharpest frame of mind. And I don't know if you call it mental illness, but definitely I think that if we could take a look at our own lives, maybe we could have more empathy for people out there who are having some real challenges with depression and so many other forms of mental illness.
100%. It takes all of us.
And so you're out here, you've got a booth here at the National Black Caucus event for legislators. And what do you think about this so far?
It's phenomenal, to be honest. It's a great experience. Definitely blessed to be in the room, being able to connect with other, stakeholders and decision makers from other states. It's an honor.
Absolutely. And again, I just everybody keeps, if somebody's walking up to your booth right now, so I don't want to hold you too long, but I appreciate finally getting a chance to talk with you. You're a young man who I can greatly appreciate the platform that you're developing, and I know your heart is in the right place. And for those out there who might want to learn more about how to bring you in as a speaker or to buy one of your books, and you're also an entrepreneur, right? You
Yes,
tell
sir.
us about your business, your other side hustle.
So I have a screen printing company called Day One Ambition. We can provide shirts, hoodies, or uniforms for your school, churches, restaurants, or any organization, or any idea you might have that needs to be put on merchandise.
It's so important that we support ambitious young men like Brandarius. Message, you really are contributing to their community. And how can people get in contact with you if they want to purchase any of your products, or as I had mentioned before, maybe hire you in as a speaker?
Yeah. So BrandariusJohnson.com. And what I'll do is go ahead and leave it in the comment section, but it's Brandarius, BRANDARIUS Johnson.com. BrandariusJohnson.com.
All right. Thanks again for taking the time to be a part of PRConnectionsRadio.com, the voice of new media, Brandarius. And we still got a few more hours at this conference, and I will be back on the air in a little while. Maybe I'm looking to interview one of the legislators, but we got lots of entrepreneurs, great music, and it's just been a really fun last 3 days, and we want to cap it off in the right way. So stay tuned. We'll be back on the air soon.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.